Hey everyone, welcome to my guide on how to use public transport in Lithuania. There's a few steps you kind of need to remember. 1, for now, COVID, wear a mask. 2, check your bus times. 3, buy a ticket. And 4, enjoy! So, public transport in Vilnius. How to use it and how to get around. The most often used and the cheapest method of transportation is that of the bus. You can buy your ticket for the bus in 2 ways. One is at the post office and one is through the Trafi app. More on prices and how to use that app later in the video. You will need a ticket, however, because they check quite often, and if you are checked and you don't have a ticket, you'll get an €8 fine that you won't be able to pay on the spot. Unfortunately, you have to go into a Maxima, which is a supermarket chain in Lithuania, and pay it there, and it expires after 15 days. Don't be like me and accidentally let it expire. In Vilnius, there's about 3 types of buses. 1, the trolley bus. 2, the normal bus. And 3, the fast bus. The trolley bus can be recognized by its bus-like shape, and then a protruding arm on the back that reaches out to a cable network on top of the road. The normal bus looks the same but without the arm, and a fast bus can be recognized by the G next to its name. The signs on the buses are also lighter than other buses, and they're usually quite new. Trolley buses have also 2 types, the old one and the new one, as I like to call it. And the old ones can be recognized by its yellow, vibrant colors and vibrant orange on the insides. If you value your health, do not go in these buses in the dead of winter going home. You will get sick. They oftentimes don't have air conditioning or heating, and they leak, or they have holes getting the cold air into the bus. So you're going to catch a cold if you sit in those for a long time. They feel like they're falling apart, but I haven't heard of anyone dying in them yet. When you get onto the bus, you can disinfect your hands with a disinfection pump near the entrance. There's also on the modern buses a umbrella rack where you can put in your umbrella to let it dry, and if you're lucky, they might have USB charging ports where you can charge your phone on the ride. Buying your ticket at Trafi, how exactly does that work? Well, you first download the app and you fill in your credit card details. If you have a bank card, this will not work. You need a credit card. Then you usually see the map of Vilnius. You can see all the bus stops and which buses are currently running. Then you go to your tickets. You first see the menu of the discounts, so 0% discounts, 50%, 80%, and continuing. If you do not have a student card, you pick no discount. If you have a student card, you're eligible for an 80% discount, so pick that one. The prices differ dramatically if you have a student card or not, because if you have one, the prices for a 30-minute ticket will be 13 cents, 60-minute ticket 18 cents, and for a whole day, €1. Whole month, €5. If you don't have a discount, this will be for 30 minutes 60 cents, 60 minutes 90 cents, a whole day €5, and for 30 days a lot more. Once you have your ticket, you need to activate it. If you do not activate it, it's not valid. This activation period is about 15 seconds, so be sure to activate them before you get checked. Because if it's still being activated once you get checked, you're still going to get the fine. Trafi is an incredibly useful tool through which you can also see what way the buses are going to be driving, what bus is currently the closest to you, and sometimes you won't be able to read which number the bus is because it might say going to the auto stop in Lithuanian, and then you can check which route it's going by going to the app and looking and clicking on the bus that's right in front of you. This way, you won't accidentally get into the wrong bus, which happened to me quite a lot. If you don't make use of Trafi and you prefer a check-in card where you can put in money and you can check in and check out every time, you can do that as well. You can usually buy those at post offices or the information center. And with these cards, when you get in, you have a yellow box. You beep in, you'll hear a beep, and you can sit down. But the bus is not the only type of transport that you'll find in Vilnius. Another one is that of car sharing services like Bolt. Bolt is the Lithuanian Uber. It's very easily used. You use it through an app, for which you once again need a credit card. Pick a location, you'll be picked up there, direct contact with the driver. It works the exact same way as Uber if you've ever used that. A type of transport I've used a lot, however, is that of a Bolt scooter. You use it through the same Bolt app, but with that, you go on a scooter, you go about 25 kilometers an hour. This depends if you're a beginner rider or an advanced rider. The more you use it, the faster you'll be able to go. And if you're going on a night out, these Bolts are probably the best way and cheapest way to get home. They're not the fastest though. How to use these scooters, since they're not really a really clear instruction. And I've seen a lot of people struggle with them. So you walk up to the scooter, you scan the QR code on the handle, then on the left side of the handle, you'll have little things you can push down. This is your acceleration or your on button pretty much. And then on the other side, you'll have the bell, which you'll use to signal people that you're coming on. It is big enough for 2 people, but this can be traumatizing, so do please watch out. I don't recommend it, but it's hella fun. Transports away from the city, you can go by train. There's a train station. With train, you can go to places like Klaipėda, you can go to Kaunas, please don't bash my pronunciation, and you used to also go to Warsaw and Riga, but I believe those trips are limited due to COVID. At the train station, you can also get buses through, for example, Trakai or Kaunas, which are places I highly recommend. Keep your eyes peeled for a highlight video on what to see when you are in Lithuania. And these are also generally quite cheap, ranging between 2 to 7 euros for a ride. If you want to go by train, you can also buy your tickets online through the website in the description down below. You will once again need a credit card, but you'll get a 50% discount if you're a student. So be sure to get that student card if you're able to get one. The trains are generally quite cheap, ranging between about 2 to 5 euros a ride, so it can be quite convenient to go do a trip to the second city, Kaunas, or even a weekend trip to Klaipėda, for example, or to Utena by bus. So I do really recommend you as an Erasmus student to also explore the country a little bit, because I know that studying can have quite a toll on your mind. So do also enjoy your Erasmus. Thank you very much. That was it for a short overview on the public transport in Lithuania with a focus on Vilnius. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll gladly answer them. See you!